Hey everyone, so we have a career and love reading today. So I started off with the Tealy Fortune deck. I've been very drawn to that for the collective reading all day, and there seems to be some form of success that's coming towards you. Now this is you overcoming an obstacle. This is about obstacles being removed from your path, and I'm hearing this is finally things going your way. This success is coming after you have experienced some form of loss and heartache when it comes to your career. There's either been something that hasn't been working out, you may have even lost some kind of work or business or even a contract, or you feel like that you're losing it. Maybe there's been some kind of decline in your work. Maybe you've lost a job as well, but you're definitely going to be overcoming this. You literally got after that news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So there's a new opportunity coming in that's helping you and is going to bring you success, especially in overcoming and finally moving past any kind of heartache, any kind of disappointments, any kind of obstacles that you faced relating to career. Now, I actually feel like with what's coming in, I am getting the sense that it's time for you to also explore something new. So it's kind of like what you had before that wasn't working out wasn't actually for you. I do feel there's a part of this where it was kind of divinely guided. You were being kind of pushed out of this working maybe environment, whatever you've been doing, or you've been kind of pushed to leave something behind because it wasn't actually going to bring you this. And this is something that you have been working very hard towards, but there was something that was you were doing, you were repeating, there was something that was happening in what you may have experienced, some kind of loss in your work that actually would have ended up, I feel like, burning you out. I actually feel like it would have ended up being something that would have got in the way of you achieving the kind of success that you actually do want to achieve. So there's definitely something new that's coming in towards you now. While you were going through this space of experiencing whatever loss, whatever disappointment, whatever decline you've been experiencing in your career, this is something that has caused you a lot of stress. There might have been times when you've actually cried over this because you were feeling quite stressed, might have felt very down, very low in mood over this. I feel like this is something that you have this passion inside you, and it might even be something that you put a lot of passion into, and because it wasn't going to plan, is the way I'm getting this, it understandably created quite a lot of sadness and quite a lot of stress in your energy as well. You're being guided to just keep going, keep moving, but keep your eyes open as well. So even though you might still be in this energy where things are feeling quite difficult, maybe you're feeling quite down, maybe you feel like I'm trying to kind of, I don't know, grow something or get success, but I keep being met with obstacles and it's having an effect on your work. Or like I said, maybe you've lost some kind of work or job and that understandably is creating you some kind of success. You're being asked to keep your head held high and keep moving forward, keep going. Don't just accept defeat. Don't just sit there and do nothing about it. But there is definitely something new entering. I feel like as early as November, a brand new opportunity. And I do feel like this is something completely different. So if you're looking for a new job, this might be in an area that you might not have considered before. But I feel like it's exactly this that's going to help you open brand new doors and bring in this new type of success that you're going to experience if you are self-employed and if you've been experiencing some kind of decline. I actually feel like that it was time for you to almost put aside something that you've been doing, or maybe the kind of niche that you're involved in isn't something that is gonna bring you the kind of success that you're seeking. Maybe you've outgrown that and there's something new that you're needing to explore, but this is going to be shown to you. I feel like this is, oh, okay. I'm hearing dreams. So this might be something that's shown to you in your dreams as well, or you might come across some kind of message related to dreams and it's going to say something. And I feel like it's just going to spark something in you, but there's definitely some kind of new opportunity, new change, which is definitely bringing success, my loves. Then we went on to love. So another deck I've been very drawn to most of today is the Romance Angel deck for my personal booking. So I wanted to use that for the collective reading as well. And what I find quite interesting is recently For those of you who follow me on Insta as well, recently you might have noticed that there are messages that keep coming out about new love, new relationship, and we're getting this message again. So there does seem to be, for some of you, or even a lot of you, there does seem to be a new opportunity for love coming in. Now, this is a new person. This isn't someone you are already involved with. This is not someone you've even been involved with in the past. This feels like a completely new person, and the guides are bringing out again, there's a new opportunity coming in. A lot of flirty energy between the both of you, a connection that I feel like will be very adventurous, will be very fun as well. But you are being guided to stay optimistic about this, and I feel like just go with the flow, keep an open mind. If this is someone who you enjoy being around but they're not your usual type, you're kind of being guided, just see what happens, keep an open mind, because I actually feel like this is a connection that will, being given the word blossom, so it's a connection that will actually end up blossoming, should you want to take part in that. You always have that choice not to, but should you want to take part in that. So it looks like there's a change coming in career and in love. So with career, and remember, this might not resonate for all, and if it doesn't, it just means this message is not for you. When it comes to career, there is definitely success. So whatever obstacles, worries, decline, rejection you may have experienced when it comes to career, be reassured, something new is coming in for you. I do feel like as early as November, timelines can vary, but this is something that's going to bring you success, and I feel like you're overcoming your obstacles. And when it comes to love, it looks like there's a brand new person who's coming in. Kind of feel the energy's already around. Maybe they're sort of close, I was going to say close by, but close to coming in. But I even feel like this person might, location wise, they might live quite close to you. It's like meeting them or traveling back and forth is something that's going to be quite easy, because there's something about how close you are location wise, and I feel like that's something that works in your favor as well for the both of you, because I feel like it's going to allow the both of you to spend a lot of time together. But it's definitely a connection. It's going to be very flirty. I feel like it's going to be very there's going to be a lot of laughs, there's going to be a lot of adventure, and like I said, if it's something you do want to explore, you are being guided to keep an open mind, because someone who is not your typical type, maybe in the way the physical appearance, maybe the kind of work they're involved in, or maybe the kind of personality is not the kind of personality you mix with, or maybe they're doing some kind of work where you think, oh, that's a bit unusual, and I don't usually mix with, I don't know, people who work in the corporate world, or I don't normally mix with people who work in the medical field. And I kind of feel like this person does do something where it's a very kind of intense job, and I feel like, this is something you might question on whether this person actually has time and would be available for you and committing to this relationship or getting to know each other. But I actually feel like this is someone, just keep an open mind, very different to the kind of type you usually look for, but someone who I feel you're really going to enjoy this connection. Right, my loves, that is your reading for today. And I'll see you guys back here either tomorrow or the day after for another reading. Oh, one more thing, my loves. So I'm actually really looking forward to this reading. So I'm launching my next weekly offer reading. So this is already live on my site, and I'm just going to pull up what's included in this. It's already live on my site, and I'm starting them this weekend, and I'm actually going to be delivering these throughout the week from Saturday to Saturday. They're going to be typed readings, and this weekly offer that's now up on my site is going to be looking at 5 different sections. So emailed reading, we're going to be looking at what your person's next step is, or what next step you can expect in love if you are single. And obviously, if it is to do with a specific person, leave their name in the booking notes or initials. What you can expect next in career, what positive changes can you expect with your own growth and development, what is blocking you and what do you need to do to work through this, and ask one question of your choice. So 5 different areas I'm going to be doing a reading on. These readings are going to be emailed. They're not going to be 24-hour turnaround times. These I'm going to deliver first come first serve basis, starting from this weekend up until the following weekend. With the in-depth Sacred Connection video readings, I usually do a restock of them, you know, anytime between today and tomorrow. However, I'm gonna hold tight. Let me just see how many bookings I get through for the weekly offer. If I don't get a lot, I will restock them. I don't want to take launch the weekly, launch the video readings, and then feel too overwhelmed. I want to be able to manage it so I get everything back to people by the time frame I'm saying. So I'll have more of an idea maybe come Monday whether I'm in a position to restock the Sacred Connection in-depth reading tomorrow. Yeah, for next week, or whether I'm doing it by the end of next week. Right, my loves. I will see you guys back here again in the next 48 hours.